Speculative scale is the most exciting project I've ever worked on. It's a collection of speculative fiction stories, and what that means is a little bit of everything. There's some fantasy style stories, there's some horror style stories, a little bit of dark action, there's some sci-fi, proper classic robots and space. I've always loved short stories. They're a great way for busy people to get a story fix because they're low time investment, and often short stories are low cost investment. So books are expensive and time is even more expensive. And having short stories circumvent both of those problems. Everything's local. Joburg features in some of the stories, some of the other South African cities feature in the stories. There's something completely magical about this city. The city is 1,000 worlds in a single world. Urban magic is very real here. It's in the graph, it's in the streets. We've got this amazing collection of history and stories. The neon lions in Newtown, the rose gardens, the fountains. There's so much material here. It's really difficult to live here and not be a writer. I think the thing that I most draw from in the city is resilience. The city survives. Joburgers make a plan. So taking that as a story seed and figuring out how plans are made, what plans are made, how the city would survive quite literally the apocalypse, how it would transform itself. Because if there's a city that's going to survive the apocalypse, it's Joburg. So in a way, games are about stepping a little bit outside of yourself, outside of the daily grind, outside of the people that society allows you to be. A lot of games are fundamentally connected with storytelling, but more than storytelling, immersion. And a book of short stories is 9 pockets of immersion that you can carry around in your handbag. So there's a lot of crossover between the two aspects. rAge is also about geek culture, about coming together as a whole group of people saying, hey, there are a bunch of people who like this thing that I thought I was kind of weird for liking. It's a celebration of difference. And I think that's where writing has and will always have a home. Writing is about freedom, it's about having fun. It's about taking what you see around you and working with that into something that exceeds your wildest dreams. Writing it's something that you can do on your own where nobody can critique you. And it's one of the most sincere and greatest joys that I have in my life. So don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not a real writer, that you're not a proper writer, or that you can't do this. If you love it, let it sing to you.